Welcome to the Sunflower Lounge Special. On tonight's show we have music from the Sammy Rogers Band, from Jack the Biscuit and Winter 1982, plus a word or two from the guys. But first, we're hooking up with the man who puts these events together, Chris Johnson. Welcome to my show, and I'm going to say thank you for welcoming me to all of your events. Thank you very much. How are you, mate? Tell me all about what you do.
Very well yourself.
Yes, good.
Yeah, it's looking for a good show tonight.
Tell me all about it, because you are behind so many events. I've been here on a number of occasions. It's all Chris Johnson presents. I've noticed that you've got something at the Victoria as well on the same night. I don't know how you split yourself in half, mate.
I know, yeah, busy man.
You are?
Busy man. But
how many bands have you got in your stable?
Well, we look at probably over a month, a normal month. Probably looking at, about 30 to 40 bands play at the nights, at my night sort of thing. So, you have about 3 months worth of bands, and then you keep, rotating them around sort of thing. So, yeah, plenty of bands, plenty of great bands in Birmingham, and it's just, important they get heard.
And are they all from Birmingham, or do you have them further afield? I know you had, just before Christmas, the Twisted Wheel, so there seems to be bands from elsewhere that can link up with you, and you'll put them on in Birmingham. Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, there's a lot of we do have some touring bands that come from sort of anywhere in the United Kingdom. They come down to Birmingham for their shows, and also we hook up some of the local Birmingham bands with some other bands from around the country who maybe haven't made it. So they're just looking for sort of gig swaps. They're getting to play to a new crowd in a new city. And picking up new fans on the way.
I do look at what you're doing, and I look at it very closely. I love what you're doing. I love what all the events, all the promoters in Birmingham. Some great things. This is a great city, reflecting great music. You got the Gramatones as well coming on.
Great band. What a band they are. I've sort of heard about them about 18 months ago, probably, and they've just come on. They just come on so well. I'm so pleased. The best part about my job, I think, sometimes is getting bands like that down here. Because they're one of my favourite bands, so it's great to be able to work with them, and especially to bring them to Birmingham. They played with Birmingham with Steve Craddock.
I watched them,
in November, I think it was. So I think this will be their first actual headline show in Birmingham. So really excited, and tickets have sold well so far. So obviously, there's a good call for them here. So looking forward to that.
And the Brits. I've got to mention the Brits that was. I don't know if it's the Brit show or the shit show, to be fair. I don't think there's a lot of differences there.
No, there's not. It's definitely not the Brits anyway. It doesn't represent what music's about in this country anymore. There's nothing there that appeals to me whatsoever.
It represents what I deem commercial sellout FM.
Definitely.
They don't do what they should do they?
No, not at all. You're completely spot on. It's I cannot stand the night. I cannot stand the social media that goes around it for the next 2 days as well. About it's not proper music. It's like you say, it's sellout.
Yeah.
The real music sort of at venues like this.
Well,
and these are the bands that play here and that play across the country in these little pub or toilet venues, as they used to be called. That need the backing of people like that. That doesn't happen.
But Chris, without people like you doing this and putting on these events, the music dies, because the venues will close down because they're not earning any money, and the bands won't have anywhere to play, and the music industry will be just these manufactured X Factor pop groups. Radio Caroline and Radio 1, and then 40 years ago commercial radio, hit the airwaves. It has lost its way. They even admit to you on social network sites, not down to us to play local music or proper music. We will just play what we're told. They almost sit in their radio studios wearing a scarecrow's hat and just push it along, baby.
They do. And there's just too many puppets in this industry that just get told what to do, and they don't want to stand up and put what they want to be played on the radio. They're just too happy to listen to what people tell them to do.
How boring must it be, though, being a DJ on a commercial pap FM site, playing boring music all day that you just don't believe in, where you've got bands like these today that are just on the stage, giving it, having it, writing the music. They've got social comments, they've got something to say. They need that commercial radio network to support them, but they don't. They won't.
No, they don't. They don't. Like we just said before, it's an industry now where I don't know, probably about 80% of people get told what to do, and that's what it is, you know.
Sad, isn't it, that they do that?
Terribly sad, you know. It's the thing is, the people that listen to these stations think it's a normal thing.
Yeah.
They think that's what music's about, but really, they're not seeing the truth, are they?
They're like a load of poodles, aren't they? They are almost like pets. Yeah. You know, if you want to go and like, there's a collar and lead, and we'll just like actually stick that on.
That's it. Exactly. Yeah.
They have these big events in the summer. In the summer in Birmingham, we've got some banging events. You know, we've got, the mod, which is my kind of genre. Some of the mod events that we've got in this summer, I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah. There's some great events going on, you know, and that they showcase, you know, a lot of the good stuff that's happening. But
Suited and Booted and Meduska, bring it on.
Yeah.
And we've got Paul Weller coming to the Midlands twice as well.
Yeah, that'll be, you know, a massive Weller fan. Going to see him a couple of times in the Forest, and in the summer coming up. So yeah, can't wait for that.
Well, I'm
good.
Once in the Forest, and then the King of the Castle at Warwick as well.
Oh yeah, the Castle as well. Yeah. I'm off to Sherwood Forest to see him, and I think we're going to Cardiff Castle as well. So, can't wait.
Any chance to get Miles Kane down here on one of your shows as well? What an artist!
What a guy!
Yeah,
great guy. I'd love to. You know. We'll
how good is he? You know, you watch a lot of live music. You do. I mean, that kid for me is just top of the pops.
Yeah, Miles Kane. I think we had a chat the other day about him. You know, I personally think Miles Kane over the last 2 years is probably the best live performer there is about at the moment. It's just his energy is just something else when you watch him live. And his 2 albums are just, you know, both as good as each other. Yeah. You know, there's nobody better really. Well, you know, there are a few bands about, but you know, sort of as a live act, you know, he gives it everything, gives it absolutely everything he's got. Brilliant.
And when he shouts and spits out them lyrics, what condition am I in? Absolutely top form, mate.
Exactly.
Top form. But you don't just do music. You do. Let's have a plug for your comedy events as well. 'Cause you're into comedy.
But live in Kidderminster myself.
Yeah, I know,
so sadly, tell me about it. Kidderminster Town Hall. Yeah, we have quite a lot of touring comedy shows now, which is going really well. Just nice to be able to do something in my own backyard, you know. So.
And what kind of comedians are you linking in with and hooking up with?
Yeah, well, over the last year we've had Josh Widdicombe, Sean Walsh. You know, they're 2 really regulars on the TV sort of thing. We've got Hal Cruttenden coming up. We've got a couple of old boys in Jethro and Roy Chubby Brown coming up towards the end of the year.
Chubby Brown on?
Yeah, can't wait. Can't wait to meet.
Massive Middlesbrough fan.
Yeah.
I remember picking Chubby Brown up in Birmingham. He stayed at the Albany.
Yeah.
And I took him up to Rackham's and he says, like, take me up to Rackman's. He couldn't say it properly. And I said, as he was getting out, I says to him, fuck mate, you sound like Chubby Brown, you do, mate. He said, I fucking am. But he looked so different without all his clubber on. Yeah. But no, so you know, they're good. Bit of a mix going on there. So anybody obviously that lives local, check it out. And it says just in before, because I want you to give your Twitter feed and that. I says to Chubby Brown, you look bugger all like it, mate. You know, he says, mate, if it's in my act, you'd want to go in disguise as well. How is the easiest place to catch up with you? Give your Twitter feed, give your website a massive plug.
Facebook.com/ Chris J Presents, and same on Twitter, twitter.com/ Chris J Presents.
Brilliant, mate. Superb. Love your stuff. We are going to be back down here, Sports Radio, with me, the Gabby Cabby, backing you all the way, and we will be putting your music where it belongs on the radio.
Good stuff.
Cheers, pal.
Cheers, sport.
Thanks, mate. Cheers. Thank you.
We've taken all our clothes off. Here we are in a soundproof room, making all the noise you want to hear. Big egg, small egg, anything at all, I play in arcades just till the lights go down. We're gonna be rich tonight. We're gonna be huge. We're gonna be rich. be na na na. Na 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 na. Clothes off. Here we are in soundproof room, making all the noise you want to hear. Big ape, small ape, anything at all. Like playing arcades just till the lights go down. We're gonna be rich tonight. We're gonna be huge. We're gonna be tonight, we're gonna be na 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 na. I me grab grab grab. I me grab grab grab. Welcome to the monkey house. Welcome to the monkey house. The monkey house. Pack up the facts and all that in the rumors. I'm gonna be rich tonight. I'm gonna be huge. We're gonna be rich tonight. We're gonna be huge. Whoa.
First up, my old mate, Darren Phillips, Jack the Biscuit, as we know him.
How are you, Paul? You alright? Good afternoon,
mate.
good evening. Welcome to Brum.
How's things? What's been happening with you since we last hooked up? Because we do play Monkey House every week on the Biscuit
and
Boys
it's
show.
fantastic, and the show's as funny as ever, and I can't wait to get in the studio. Yeah, we've been approached by a record label called Download Biz.
Okay.
The guys coming tonight to listen to us.
Right.
Obviously, we're doing a stripped down version of what's recorded.
Mm-hmm.
Got Big Dave on bass as well. And it's all acoustic tonight, so we'll be stripped down, but obviously, you know, we're going to push it as well as we can. Yeah, so it's all good back at the Sunflower. So yeah, good times. Got a fair few coming down.
Yeah.
So it should be a good crowd. So yeah, it's looking forward to it.
This is almost like the spiritual home, isn't it? This is like the birth of a lot of things. This is it's like the first time I ever hooked up with any musician really in Birmingham,
Yeah.
and come out and done something when you gig down here some time ago now.
Yeah, it was,
almost
yeah.
seems like another lifetime ago,
It does,
don't it?
it does. To be fair, it was, I can't remember what it was. Was it September time, Rob?
Last year.
Yeah, like with that first time.
Yeah.
First time. I can't remember.
Yeah, so it's going back a fair bit, but yeah, we've been here a couple of times since, as you're well aware.
Yeah.
Great venue, you know, good intimate gig, really. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
and the crowd like us, so it's good. It's good.
How many songs will you be playing tonight?
Six. There's a new one, that Tell Me Please, which is going to be hopefully the single that we're going to release via download.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, 6 new tunes. Monkey House is obviously there,
Yeah.
and you know the usual suspects, as to say.
And how difficult is it, Daz? I touched on this with Chris, the events manager, to get your music played on radio.
Very difficult. Birmingham's always underlooked anyway,
Yeah.
or overlooked. You know, it's very difficult. But people like yourself trying to plug the area out, which is, you know, fantastic. But yeah, it's just very, very difficult. You know, you can try and promote as much as you can, Facebook, Twitter.
Yeah.
Just keep pushing and pushing, and hopefully somebody, you know, we need another John Peel, really, like yourself.
Yeah, you know.
You know what I mean? We need another John Peel to get local talent. You know, Sam Rogers Band, you know, they're brilliant. We need somebody to pick up on him.
Yeah.
You know, push to the mainstream boys, you know, and get it heard. And you know, it's just. But as I said, Birmingham's always overlooked.
The only people in this area that do give a shout out to live music and to young bands is the BBC introducing programme. I'm startled, I'm amazed that commercial radio does not do anything similar. A speech-led radio station blows them out of the water with music as well. It's embarrassing, isn't it, really?
But on the other side of that, there's one of my friends, Des Tong, is launching a television station September called City 8.
Yeah.
It's all going to be about Birmingham. It's up-to-date news, sport, music within the area.
Yeah.
As you know, Des Tong was in Sa Cafe, so he's the musical director. And there's going to be a programme where it's going to be a bit like the Tube back in the day.
Okay.
Live bands, a bit like Jules Holland. All unsigned local musicians, and that's going to be launched September, so that's going to help massively.
And there's a massive market for that.
Definitely.
You know, bring it on is what I'll say, because, you know, there's nothing like watching a live band.
No. I mean, Dave's in several bands, aren't you, Dave?
Yeah, Dave.
I am indeed. Hello.
Who are you in, mate? What bands are you in?
How long have you got?
I've got as long as you like, mate, to be quite truthful.
Well, with Jack the Biscuit tonight. I'm playing tomorrow with a band called the Caitlin D Project. I'm playing on Sunday with Kim Lowings and the Greenwoods, who's she's making quite a name for herself on the folk circuit at the moment. Who else? I don't know.
Danielle.
Who?
Danielle, you still with Danielle?
Yeah, Danielle, a fellow musician that we all play with. Danielle, Danny Mayers. And I don't know. I just, you know, I played double bass mainly, so there's not many of us about, so I tend to get a lot of, you know, get a lot of work that way. Yeah, absolutely.
Usage.
Dominic Crane is the other one that I don't know if some of your listeners might know him. He's stalwart of the local scene, going back to the 80s with the Boaty Men. And sort of all the way through to now. So he's quite exciting. So yeah, but
that's the thing with you musicians, isn't it? You don't just stick to one band. You're in other bands.
Well,
you do sessions with that. You get about, don't you?
Yeah, well, you have to really, because there's not enough. I use the word work. It's not really work, you know. But there's not enough gigs with any one band to, you know. I can play in 5 or 6 bands and still only be working once or twice a week. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Sadly, that's the reality of it. There's a smiling face. Love your shirt, how are you? The third part of Jack the Biscuit tonight, how you doing?
Yeah.
Similar hairstyle to me there, mate, ain't you?
Yeah. Bit shiny.
You want to be careful.
It's getting worse.
And those things, what's it like playing with this geezer to your left-hand side?
Really good, enjoyable. It's good to have good songs, basic songs as a framework to mess about and do stuff over. Yeah, try and decorate them in a nice way.
And how instrumental is Daz in the music industry? Because, you know, he through what I've met, he's one of the nicest guys that you meet. You know, he's always helping other people. I mean, he does take the piss a little bit onto it, nearly as much as me. But it's like a musical union and a unity. You all come together, like you say, you're playing different bands, and it's all about supporting each other and bringing on the youth and bringing through the youth.
It is, yeah. More keep it going, wicked.
Yeah. It's got to be done, though, isn't it? You know.
Yes.
As I said to you before, I'm getting old now, so if I was 20 years younger, it'd be completely different. You know, I've been pushing it. As I'm older, if I can help Sam and other younger musicians just get known, you know, it was great because the first time I played here, Sam supported me. It's flip side now, so that's brilliant because he's progressed, you know, which is good. He's progressed. He's worked he's headlining, so you know, and that's good. That's good.
And again, Daz, you've been around for at least a generation.
Oh, yeah.
Certain parts of England, that constitutes 2 generations.
This generation
with version. How good can Sammy be?
He's got the potential, isn't he? He just needs picking up, polishing certain things, and pushing. You know, he's young. You know, he's still learning. He's writing some really good catchy tunes. He just needs somebody to take him along, get the band, polish them up. Do a solid half hour, polish it. You know, rehearse it till it's dead. And just exactly what the Universal did. You know, Universal from Liverpool.
Great band, Terry. I love them.
Brilliant, and that's exactly what they did. And they went and played everywhere. You know, costs them money really, because you know those going up and down the country,
Yep.
playing everywhere for nothing, just to get the name, you know, just to
Yep.
get the name known. But you know, it was just a polished half-hour set, and that's what Sam needs to do.
Yeah,
Everywhere.
I hooked up
Everywhere.
with them at the Moochers last
Yeah.
August, and they were up with Christina Miles with
Yeah.
the Paris match. What a beautiful
I've
lady.
known Terry a long time. He's fantastic, absolutely fantastic.
But
you know.
another good lad, Steve White,
Yeah.
drummer White.
Yeah,
so,
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
like, it's different class, then.
Superb. He's just unbelievable, isn't he?
Yeah.
But you know, we could do with somebody like him, getting hold of bands, managing them, because he's been there.
Yeah.
You know, and just pushing, you know, local bands. You know, that's what we need.
I think that's what he's doing up there in Manchester, isn't he, with Christina and
pushing that.
Sam Gray as well. Yeah.
Sam Gray, yeah, definitely he's behind that, isn't he?
Yeah.
I think he's funded some of their records, to be fair, but you know, we need somebody here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All our musicians from Birmingham, you know, from Duran Duran,
Yeah.
you know, like Black Sabbath. As soon as they've made the money, they just leave Birmingham. Like UB40 have all gone.
Yeah.
You know, we could do them putting something back into the city.
Well,
Frustrating.
got to do it for ourselves, mate.
We'll do it then. We'll do it.
We'll keep right on to the end of that road.
Definitely will.
Uh,
Dave's a Man U fan, so don't mention the other night.
Ah, well. We'll probably skip that one. You're from Manchester, Dave?
Is any Man U fan?
All right, and his season tickets are remote control. Yeah, no, I've heard it all.
Well, we're still in the Premier League now.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, you know,
We're still in
yeah.
Europe.
And I think we're going to be in League One next year, so,
Yeah.
you know.
well, you never know what happens at Birmingham. It's the biggest footballing soap opera.
Yeah, definitely.
But there we go. I think we'll leave that there, guys.
Thank you very
Jack,
much.
thanks for your time, boys.
Yeah,
thanks
cheers.
for your time. Have a great gig. And when are you performing next? When can we next link up with you?
The next gig is the 3rd of May at
Okay.
Victoria. Unfortunately, Dave can't make it, so it's just going to be me and Rob,
Yeah.
unless I can get another stand-in. But yeah, 3rd of May at the Victoria, at the back of the Alexander Theatre.
How about the March of the Mods? I mean, it's March now, isn't it? Are you involved in any
No,
of
we're
that?
not, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Although I try and dress like a mod still, I've always
Yeah.
been a mod. We don't seem to get drawn into that. Maybe our music isn't very mod sounding, I suppose. I don't know. Somebody asked me the other day, what kind of music do you play? And I really don't know what kind of genre to put it in. It's quite, I don't know.
Do you know what I'd say when anyone says to me, what's your music? I say it's good music.
Yeah, good.
You know what I mean?
That's a good answer, that is.
And your website. Let's have a big old plug for your website and your
definitely.
Twitter account so people can hook in to Jack the Biscuit.
I'll do it every day, as you know.
I know you
I've
do.
been bothering it even this morning before I went to work. Bang, bang, you know what I mean? And thank you for yourself as well for retweeting. And
Yeah.
I even invited Paul Tate down. Unfortunately, he's teaching, he said tonight. So,
Yeah.
it's just...
Tate's a good lad.
Yeah.
Superb. So it's at DKP_1968.
That's correct.
And what's your website?
We're on Facebook.
Yep.
Jack the Biscuit. We're on SoundCloud.
Yep.
Which is soundcloud.com/Darren Phillips -1.
Yep.
All the tracks are on there. So, yeah, let's get plugging.
Superb. And in a couple of weeks' time, come into the Biscuit Boys studio.
Yes, want to get into the studio. Do you want us to do a live acoustic
That'd be great.
track or something?
That'd
Yeah,
be brilliant, yeah.
love to do that.
Superb.
Brilliant.
We got Calic in there this
Oh,
week.
yeah, he's good. Yeah, he's good.
Now we've had Sammy Rogers a couple of weeks ago, so we like to support as much of the Birmingham music scene as what we possibly can.
Brilliant.
Guys,
Thank
thanks
you
for your
very
time.
much. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Cheers, Paul.
Keep right on. Cheers,
man.
thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye now. Joining me on this Sunflower Special, the man of the moment, Sam Rogers. Jack the Biscuit's just been singing your praise.
Nice.
Mate, we're from the same area,
Yeah,
Kingshurst, Birmingham 37.
Kingshurst massive.
You know, you are, without a doubt, the biggest talent ever to come out of that place.
Nice one, mate.
You're the biggest talent, in my opinion, probably to come out of Solihull and Birmingham, both put together. I'm loving
Alright.
your stuff.
Nice.
My new Biscuit Tin show every Thursday night from
Nice.
9 till 10
I'll be tuned in, isn't it?
starts with Sammy Rogers. If you haven't heard it yet, I'll shout ya. Sammy, turn it up.
Yeah.
And then bang, you go straight into it. And it ends on Paul Weller. So
Nice.
it's from Sammy Rogers to Paul Weller and all the rest of the stuff in between.
Sweet, man.
Tell me what you've been doing recently.
Just been plugging the EP really, which is now available online. You can get it on iTunes and Amazon and eMusic,
Yep.
and soon to be on Spotify. The Samuel Rogers Band Turn It Up EP. Tap it in on them websites and you can download it for free. Well, not for free. You can download it.
Yeah.
It's about £4 online. Yeah.
Have you got any with you tonight?
Yeah,
Brilliant.
brought a big bag.
One.
Brought a big bag with us, man. So we've been flinging them out. And that.
Well, I've got a $5 in my pocket that says I want one of them. That is,
man.
you know, you emailed me your stuff as soon as you'd done it, as soon as you got it all recorded, and I listened to it, and I tell you what, your music, it blows me off my feet. I put your music up against anything that I've ever heard. I think you're that good.
Thank you very much.
You know, I think that. You know, I honestly believe that you're destined. If you ever wanted to manage and buggered your old man off, I would manage you tomorrow, mate, all day long. Yeah. That's how much I believe in you. That's how much I believe in some of you bands that are playing your stuff.
You can be my on-call manager if the old man's ever going downhill. But yeah, he does his best than the old man, he's nice.
Yeah.
What else has been happening? We've just been booking some more gigs and that for March and April, a bit later on in the year. Hopefully by about summertime we'll be cracking on with EP2, which we've already got the tracks for. It's just like we're just deciding when to go in.
What's some of the tracks that's on EP2? Have I heard it? Is the Baked Bean song on there?
Beans on toast.
No, it's Beans on toast.
I was thinking I might put that as like a little bonus track or something. But
yeah.
EP2, what I've got in my head at the minute, what I'll probably have Bullet Biter, a tune called Bullet Biter, a tune called A Piece of the Action, a new one which we're going to play live tonight called Somewhere with the Angels.
Yeah.
That's proper mind blowing. Out of all my stuff I've wrote, that's mental, man. Like,
really?
Get your head around this one, trust me.
Have you got it on record? Can you send it to me and we'll play it on the Biscuit Ball?
We ain't got nothing down it, and to be honest, if I play it acoustic, it takes the whole feel away from how we've done it with Chris and Harry. Look.
Oh, without doubt.
I can't wait for you to hear it tonight, man. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Summer's going to be a massive summer for you. You're playing at, is it Booted and Suited and at Meduska?
Yeah. No, not the Meduska. Suited and Booted at Alva Church,
yes.
That's it, yeah. And I went to one last year there and it was a great day. The sun was out, all the scooters up, everyone's loving it, all the live music. Yeah. So we'll have a bit more of that, yeah, definitely.
And that's on the 25th and 26th of May.
I think it's the 24th, 25th. Oh, no, hang on. No, you're right, 25th, yeah, sorry.
And the Birmingham Rugby Club, the Meduska, is on the 28th of June. I know these dates because I've got them proper printed in me. Unfortunately, with that Paul Weller's playing at Cannock, so I won't be at the Meduska, but I'll certainly be at the other one.
There's some good acts on there. You've got Little Liam, he'll be on. You've got Mods and Sods and the Jam DRC, all the great, tribute bands, play the right stuff and that. They're all good live acts, man.
March of the Mods, are you involved in March of the Mods? It's March now.
Yes.
And it's mod month, isn't it?
We're not doing the Birmingham one.
Yeah.
So we've been asked to do the Tamworth one, and that is on the last day of the month. That's on the 30th of March. Mm-hmm. That's 3 tons in Paisley.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, some good acts on there as well. There's a band called the Ganders, worth checking out. It was 3-piece there, rocking.
I think they started following me today, the Ganders. That rings a bell.
Little Liam's on there as well.
Yeah.
Who else is there? A couple of other bands. There's a band called The Quick. I think they play out Scar stuff as well.
Yeah.
And you got your DJs on it. It's just all mods, haven't it?
Because again, that's like the mod music. It goes into like the old Tabla Motown, the old Stacks, the old everything, don't it?
All for a good cause as well. It's nice gangsters.
And they do this every year, don't they? Every month in March, raise loads of money for teenage cancer. Absolutely fantastic cause.
Yeah, man.
And it's onwards and upwards. Where's the other two boys, by the way? They at the bar. They don't do the interview, the rock and roll, do they?
They leave it to me. As it's my band, the same man. It's your band, you can do all the talking and that. Which I don't want to do, but they just prefer cracking on with the music and stuff.
Yeah.
Because I know I'm not the best when it comes to like talking to interviewers and that.
You are?
Okay. But Harry and Chris, they don't enjoy it. So I'll just crack on and do all the talking on behalf of the band.
And I've noticed through social networking sites, through Twitter, through Facebook, you're even having your music played in Scandinavia.
I know, that was a mad one. I had some bloke message me called Joey Barnes I'm not sure how I know him, to be honest. I don't think I've met him or anything, but he messaged me and he was like, loving Turn It Up. I put it on this playlist to be played. It's called the Ice Cream Man Pop Power Show.
Yeah.
Over in Sweden. Mm-hmm. Play all like 60s and like 60s garage kind of stuff, and punk and mod stuff. Like basically broadcasting all the best of the British.
Exactly. Yeah.
Over there. And he had us on the show and that and picked us up, and I was like, bloody hell, the Swedes are having it now, man. Turning it up and that.
And that's the nice thing though, Sam, isn't it? Yeah. Although commercial radio doesn't back talent in this country, it does what it's told to do.
Yes, that's true.
Because pets do that. They have the collar and the lead and they take them around the garden and, they'll find a tree and they do whatever they've got to do. That's what they do. Yeah. But this internet, there are so many internet radio stations. Another one, Punks in Parkers. They're over in Canada and they have a bit over in England. There's just so much, and it's a great way of sharing music, of spreading music and spreading the name worldwide.
Like listening to your show, and I had a listen to that Ice Cream Man Power Pop one.
Yeah.
And you discover like new tunes that you know before.
Yeah.
Because you use the band. Oh, okay, how is this? So, only taking note and listening to them and that. So it's good, and you don't hear it on bloody Radio 1 and all that.
No.
It's a job there.
It's sad, isn't it?
It's a good job for these like independent radio shows like yourself, because you get to broadcast hidden gems. Like
you do, yeah. I mean, for me, I've always been a big football fan. This is the first year in my life that I've seen more gigs than football games. And I'm really into the music scene, and I view a new song that's a gem like a goal. You know what I mean? When you watch a goal and you go, oh, what a goal.
Beauty.
Exactly.
Like listening to a tune, oh yes, back in the net.
But it is like that, isn't it? And I'm discovering so many back of the net songs and tunes out there. And
Screamers.
I know, and I'm just thinking, why don't these morons at commercial radio, why don't they do that? Surely they must have a passion for music, because they're a radio station, but clearly they've sold out to the likes of Simon Cowell and the X Factor mob.
It's unfortunate the world we live in, but obviously we push on and we just do what we want and just keep having it, because we can't be defeated by
never be defeated.
Simon Cowell and all these mess. Sorry.
And you're absolutely right. And that's the thing with the musicians.
That's the passion behind it.
Exactly, with the musicians, with the music fans of the world. If we unite, we've started on the Biscuit Boys. We want a music revolution. We play the Beatles.
Yeah, exactly.
We're starting a revolution. We want music back on the radio where it belongs.
And another thing that does me head in, it's like, but Brom always gets kind of snubbed when it comes to music.
Yeah.
And it does frustrate me, because I'm gigging most weekends and I see some great acts and stuff, and it's like, it is happening there.
Yeah.
It is happening, but they're always going to bloody Manchester and London and all them places, and it's like, we're the second biggest city, man.
Exactly.
Come check us out, because we've got some good acts, man. All kinds of genres as well. I'm not just on about
absolutely,
the rappers and stuff now. There's loads, absolute loads, man.
Well, Sam, anything that you find, anything out there when you're gigging and you look at it, pass them on to me, and I will play them on our radio shows. And if I can't get them on this radio show, I'll invent another bloody radio show for them, and I'll put them on. We will put live music, real music, on sports radio all day long. And the minute that we don't do that, then I walk away from it. I've walked away from the pro-gaming football because I don't like what I see. They don't look after the fans. They don't treat the fans right. I've had the rows. I've said me piece, and I've walked away. And I'm just picking up the music, man.
Yeah. Well, with music, you can't draw or lose, can you?
It's a passion, isn't it?
Not football. Yeah.
Football and music is a passion, and it's in your blood. You either like it or you don't.
Yeah.
You can't like, you're like, that's all right.
It's more football for me as a kid. Or, running around kicking the ball and that with all my cousins down at Babs Mill Field.
Yeah, exactly.
Then I discovered Oasis and Paul Weller, and I wanted to pick up guitar and have a go at singing.
Yeah.
And I'm all right at football. I ain't got the fitness now because of the rock and roll style of live. Trust me, I'm only 21, but I'm like, bloody hell, I'm supposed to be thinking and smoking as I do. But
yeah.
Well, you're only young once.
And you're rock and roll stars. You don't get out of bed till about midday, anyhow, do you?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So,
it's almost kick-off time by the time you're awake.
So I'll get up some Saturday. I bet you tomorrow I'll wake up maybe half to. I want to put my bets on. I'll just jump out of bed, run down the bookies. It keeps happening after these gigs, man. It's all good fun.
Just before we leave you got a massive gig on here tonight.
Yeah.
The Brown Lion and all the stuff that Andy's doing in Calic. It's superb, isn't it?
Brown Lion's back on, man, and I'm buzzing. It was good to, see everyone again.
Yeah.
The first time we went last week.
Yes, we are. Yeah. I'm sure, definitely. Well, we are. We're okay.
We're all
Lovely.
right,
Yeah. Cheers, pal. Grand. Thank you. Nah, we'll keep it in. Wouldn't have done that, would I?
Brown Lion's back on. It's good to see everyone. Like Kalik and Andy Benny.
Yeah.
Calling Andy Benny. And it's back on every Monday.
And it's great what they're doing, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm in talks with 2 places. It's all I'm going to say for that.
Good.
It's early days yet. 2 places about hosting a fortnightly open mic. So, youngsters and people just get up and have a go. We'll be on like a Sunday afternoon.
Okay.
But it's early days yet. But I'm thinking, they're both agreed. These places. So I've got to talk more into detail.
Well, if
so once I find out, obviously you'll be the first to know.
Yeah.
But I'm plugging, just to get youngsters playing out in the city on a Sunday afternoon. So nice and cosy. Have a sing-song, all listen to each other, and just help each other out. Because I've been there as a youngster.
Yeah.
Like, where do we go with my guitar? Like, looking for places. There's not really places out of the city that do it.
Well, if you want a venue and you're looking for a venue, we'll back it at Solihull Moors.
Ah, nice.
That
sounds good.
I'll definitely have a word there. I'm saying,
All right,
we'll get it on down at Solihull Moors. I want to fuse football, the non-league football. I'm loving the non-league football. Treated like a little god there. They're absolutely fantastic, and the musicians. If I can fuse both of them and put things on like Friday nights, music night and stuff and what have you. There's loads of things.
We'll sort something out then. We'll talk more off air.
We'll talk business, kid.
Business.
For now, Sammy Rogers,
enjoy the show.
Ledge. Cheers, mate.
Gabby.
Thank you. Cheers.
I don't know if this was planned. I don't know if you understand it. Maybe when your soul is older and your mind's making demands, drinking whiskey in the morning helps me float on through the day. When those voices come a-calling, leave my tired eyes glazed. I can't get no sleep. Time weighs so heavy on me, makes my bones creak. I can't get no sleep. Time weighs so heavy on me, makes my bones creak. But you keep coming round to take pain away. Yeah, you keep coming round to take the pain away. Drinking whiskey in the morning helps me float on through the day. When those voices come a-calling, leave my tired eyes glazed. You are here now. I can't think of anything better I've done with my time. You are here now. I can't think of done with my time. I can't get no sleep. Time weighs so heavy on me, makes my bones creak. I can't get no sleep. Time weighs so heavy on me, makes my bones creak. But you keep coming round to take the pain away. Yeah, you keep coming round to take the pain away.
You're joining me now on the Sunflower Special by the Winter 1982, and I can smell there. You're right, it's a man's drink.
Yeah,
it's whiskey in that, isn't it?
Whiskey.
That's what I like. Yeah, straight whiskey, pre-gig, calm the nerves.
Tell me all about Winter 1982. How did you get the name? Are you big Birmingham City fans, and it's because we beat Aston Villa in the winter of 1982?
I didn't know that, but we are big blues fans, so we're pretty happy about that. But yeah, we didn't know that. But yeah, let's claim that. Let's go with that. We'll go with that from now on.
1982, right, they were European Cup winners.
Yeah.
Come to St Andrews, we beat them 3-0, and unofficially Birmingham City overnight were the European champions.
I like that logic, that sound logic, yeah. I'll go with that.
So if ever, right, you like number one,
yeah,
and they say to you,
soon.
Where'd you get it?
That'll be soon.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, that's where it is.
That's where it is. That's it now. We were looking for a reason, weren't we? And that's more than perfect. Yeah, that's more than perfect.
Oh, you might not get any following in Villa Park.
We cut half our fan base off in Birmingham. Oh well, that's all right. We don't need any Villa fans.
You'll have to be like a politician.
Okay.
When you're in Smallheath, you say yes. Yeah. And when you're in like the other part of Birmingham, you just deny it.
I will flat out deny that.
Absolutely.
I've never heard that. Love Villa.
Tell me all about your music, tell me your style, tell me where you're from, tell me all about your group. There's 3 members of you.
Well, there was 3 members, there's 2 at the moment.
Oh, okay.
We're from Birmingham.
Yeah.
We love, what do we love? We've grown up with our feet sticking to the carpet in Snobs and Birmingham Academy and stuff. We love rock and roll and White Stripes and British indie as well, don't we? What are we saying on the way here? We like Ray Charles and stuff. We like the blues, and we like a bit of everything, but
anything with a bit of soul, really, a bit of soul character. We love that sort of style. That's what we love.
That's what we like.
6 songs tonight. I'm taking.
We're doing more. We'll probably have about 8, won't we?
Yeah.
About 8 songs. We're going to cram in with a bit of meaningless chatter.
You've only been here first time.
We're on for an hour. We're doing an hour, mate. Yeah.
Fair play. And are they all your own penned?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, we don't do any covers. We thought about it. And then we just thought, no.
Why did you think no? That's what I love when I'm hooking up with bands. Because I'm in your camp.
Yeah.
I don't see that if you're going to be a musician, you want to be an artist.
Yeah.
You want to play your own stuff.
Yeah.
And good luck, because there are some brilliant bands that do covers and fantastic. And it's easy to do the covers because there's a lot more money there. But to play your own stuff and to hear fans sing back your lyrics must be so rewarding. I think you're doing the right thing.
Yeah, well, that's what we want, isn't it? We only want to do our own stuff. We only want to write our own stuff. And so, I mean, we thought about a cover because it can be an easy way to get people to sing along a bit, can't it?
And don't get us right, there are a lot of good covers.
Oh,
there's
definitely,
people who've done some absolutely cracking covers, but I think we're both creative people, aren't we? That runs in our blood. Phil with his art, his music, me, I've written for years as well. That's what we love. The art of creation, taking a raw idea. Phil will often have the crux of the song. He'll come to me with that. He'll have the backbone, the structure there, and that's just an exciting process. Do you know what I mean? That's amazing. We love that feeling of where can this go. You can't beat that, and you keep repeating that process, and it never gets old. Do you know what I mean? That fresh sound and that where can we take this? That's what we're all about, I think. Definitely.
If I said to you guys, a song that you never ever get tired of listening to, what song would that be?
I think for me, I mean, Phil knows I like my epics. So it's Led Zeppelin Stairway to Heaven for me, because that's the first song I think my dad, put his headphones on me and he said, listen to this. And I listened to it, I was like, of my neck. That's like perfection, music perfection. So that for me, I think is my song. I don't know.
It's so hard to choose, isn't it? I'm trying to think. I think something that is never outside of a playlist that I've got, that I always think, that's genius. How have they done that? I think like Jerry Lee Lewis, Great Balls of Fire. It's just it sounds like someone wrote it yesterday. It's exciting now. And that's how can you do that? How can you write something then and it's exciting now? It's just great. Yes, just think like that.
And it's songs like that you've actually can't strip down, can you?
No.
You've got to be up and having that.
It's
with
perfect.
It's everything really that the song should be.
It's electric.
Blasting, ain't it? Blast you out of the water. What part of Birmingham are you from, guys?
I live in Acott's Green at the moment.
Okay, yeah.
I live in Coleshill at the moment, but I lived in Moseley for a while and Shirley before that. So
is Moseley where you got all your art from? Because that is a really kind
I don't know. I went to art school. I did a degree in art. I've always loved art, but I liked Moseley. But I've loved Coleshill's great. I don't know if you've ever been there, but it's just pubs and curry houses. And you can easily crash into Sam Rogers down in Coleshill as well, in the Green Man, so it's not a bad place to be.
Phil, I'll be honest with you, I'm from Birmingham 37, Kingshurst. A generation before Sammy, you know, and Coleshill, everybody in Chelmsley Wood and Kingshurst had to do the Coleshill pub crawl. There are so many pubs there.
Many, you don't get far before you're pretty gone.
Well, until you go right down the bottom to the Norton.
You're done by then, if you make it that far.
But it is a great area, Coleshill, as you say. And are you still painting? Are you doing stuff creatively with your art now?
I make, it's like a weird link, I make like music videos and direct stuff. I make sort of like video art and stuff like that. So we hope that all of this is going to come together in some sort of big, beautiful music and video sort of mashup sort of thing, we hope.
So I'm looking at you now, inside that brain, that head there, I can see the cogs inside working.
I've got cogs,
He's the talented one, I'm just along for the ride.
That's what he does. He puts himself down all the time. He's got massive talent. No, I love making stuff. So making a song, making a video, making some art, I love any of that. So if all of those things come together, that would be phenomenal.
And your website, your Twitter feed, how can we link up with Winter 1982?
Facebook is the best way so far, isn't it? www.facebook.com/Winter 1982 band. You can find us on there. We make odd posts from time to time. We've got we stood in a field in some pictures, and that was nice. Holding some vintage radios.
What was you trying to say, or what were you saying there when you were in the field with vintage radios?
I think we were somewhere between wondering what we were doing in a field with vintage radios.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I don't know. There's a lot of things that we don't know.
That's when the drummer quit, actually. I think he sort of said, what's going on here? What am I doing here?
That was the moment in rock history, where we recite the moment that we lost our drummer was in a field holding vintage radios. He may be clocked out. But it made us stronger, I feel, and now we will stand in a field any time we like. You can find us any time, you may pass a field, we may be there.
Well, that's what music is all about, isn't it? It's all about free spirit.
Radios. No, it's free
spirit, and just writing stuff. You're almost like a bird, ain't you? Flying around as free and just doing what makes you tick. Almost.
It's a compulsion, isn't
it?
It's one of them things that even if you wanted to, it's not something you'd be able to stop. You'd put the guitar down for a while, you'd stop being creative, and eventually you get that itch and you'd be back at it. So why not go for it?
Yeah, it's in your blood.
Absolutely.
It's in your genes. You've either got it or you haven't got it. And hopefully one day you'll be hearing your music on commercial radio, because everything does come round in circles. They have sold out, possibly, in the given time. They will do what it says on the tin. They're a radio station playing proper record with proper artists. And who knows, we can all dream, can't we?
We can dream, but you're living the dream. You're putting people out there.
Trying my best, mate.
It's a beautiful thing. Maybe we'll all get there eventually. Yeah, absolutely. You never know.
I think that's the essence of it with musicians. You've got that unity, and I think if you all stick together, unity is a powerful thing. It's a powerful tool.
What is it Sam Rogers would say? Keep the faith.
Got to be,
say, isn't it?
Keep your faith. keep it real. Guys, thanks for your time. It's been an absolute pleasure. Any bands that you're hooked up with, any music that you've got, and to any bands that are listening, send your material into Chris at sports dash or a hyphen. It's one of them.
It's one of them.
A dash or a hyphen.
One of them.
co.uk. So Chris at sports dash radio.co.uk. Send anything in, because I want to get a couple of your tracks up on this special show and let the world enjoy the power of radio and winter 1982.
Thank you, sir.
When we put the villa in their place. Have a storming one, guys.
Cheers, fella.
Thanks for your time. Cheers. Well, that's the end of the show tonight. Thank you all for listening. Good night. God bless. Keep music real. Turn it up.